too. Knows about the grind. Bubble grind.
Now we have a guy that could probably get in there if you...
It's game day. The Edmonton Oilers hit the road once again.
I'm your huckleberry. Oh, dude.
Skin that smoke wagon and see what happens.
Happy Thursday, Nasties. How you doing? Ooh, my headphones a little too loud there. Let's adjust them. Welcome to EST Afternoons here on Edmonton Sports Talk, of course, presented by Play Alberta. It's Joaquin, Gage, Hernan, Salas, Zach Kubish on a 2-for-2 streak on the screw. Let's do it. We're going for 3 in a row. Let's go, baby. Hopefully you sprinkled a little bit yesterday. Of course, there was a little bit of a hiccup on Tuesday. Not our fault, so we'll just leave it at that. But we hit yesterday. Landeskog goal. Golden Knights to cover, and Koob had a good call on the saves for Carter Hart over 27. He had, 38, 37?
Yeah, 36 or something. It was spectacular the way he played, man.
So we're going to go back at it today, see if we can select another winner. Fun show on tap. Of course, we're going to get to all this McDavid conversation that was sparked by Jerry Modijan's column on Post Media yesterday. He will join Reed Wilkins and Jay Milne at 4 o'clock in studio. So that should be a fun conversation. We'll look back at yesterday's game. A little bit of a tiny bit of a surprise. Vegas was able to take game 1. I think Cale Makar will play in game 2. I mean, Colorado played well, and we'll get into all that. Of course, we'll team up the Eastern Conference start of the Carolina Hurricanes and the Montreal Canadiens. Adam Gold will join us at 2:20. He's the host of the Adam Gold Show on 99.9 The Fan, and does a great job covering the Carolina Hurricanes. Of course, Red Light District 140. Screw it, let's do a parlay. And with that, we say hello to Joaquin Gage, who just finished 2 guys with Tom Gazzola.
Hi.
Yeah. How you doing? You're
All right.
spent, aren't you?
Yes. Yeah. Tom really takes it out of me.
You had to carry good old Gazzola there? Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, no, it was good. It was good. Yeah. We got some... We got some stuff done, let's just say. Right?
A lot of viewers.
Did we?
Yeah, which is always good.
The Monajan.
The Modijan, the big Jeezy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a big man.
It's a huge man.
What is he, 6'5"?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just chiseled granite.
6'5".
275 pounds of twisted steel and sex appeal, baby.
Oh, boy. Very interesting times. You know what, Joaquin? It was so nice like an hour ago. The sky was blue now. It's a mix of sun and clouds today, which was expected. But the weekend's supposed to be really nice, eh?
Is it?
I saw 24 for Sunday.
Oh, my gosh.
That's prime running weather. Weather.
So you're looking forward to that?
Oh, yeah.
The dry heat?
I ran yesterday on the treadmill because it was too cold outside. Oh, soft.
You are soft.
I'm pretty soft. Yeah,
that's okay.
That's okay. It is what it is. It is what it is. What do you want to start with, Joaquin? It's your show.
Well, I mean, why don't we get your take on the
Jerry?
On Jerry's stuff?
Yeah, it's an interesting article. There's some good points for sure. I don't think he's the worst captain in the history of the Edmonton Oilers. I think there's some other candidates that might take that. Now, is he the best? Up for debate, sure. I mean, he's no Messier, right?
Not many are.
You played with Dougie Wade as captain. Seems by all accounts he was fantastic.
Yeah.
Seems like Gator was a really good one. I guess I'll ask you this because, listen, I've played sports, but never at a high level. Okay, Joaquin, but you always have your leaders no matter what level you're on. Okay.
Yeah.
And it's usually the best player on the team. Okay. Like
Yeah.
like in soccer, he'll get the captain band. And so for you, Joaquin, is this where we're going now? Because I'm trying to gather my thoughts here. I don't think it should always be the best player on the team, but I also don't think it can be, for example, a Matt Hendricks, because he's limited to what he can do on the ice, right? And if you want people to follow your captain, like, he's not the guy out there in the last 10 minutes when you're down a goal. Do you know what I mean? Like, for example, if Darnell Nurse was selected as the captain, I don't think it'd work because Darnell Nurse is so up and down. Like, so say a player, Darnell Nurse is talking to a player and say, come on, you got to step it up as the captain of the team. He's like, well, you've been terrible for 2 weeks. Like, why are, like, do you know what I mean? So for you, it doesn't have to be the best player, but the player has to be able to have an impact on the game if you're the captain.
I could argue that maybe that's the case why Darnell Nurse should be the captain. Maybe he should wear the C and have that extra pressure, the responsibility, I will say, to be consistent, to play a certain way, to keep his game at that level. I mean, it's not going to be perfect every time.
Yeah.
And by doing that, does he take a little bit of the pressure off McDavid wearing the C? I don't know. I don't think so, but I think maybe that could help Darnell Nurse to a point.
Yeah, like, for example, say he was the captain 2 years ago in that playoff run when he was historically bad. Like, how does the team look at their captain and be like, man, you're like historically bad. We've never seen a player be on the ice for so many goals against. How can that captain come to the team and go, rah, 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 follow me? Do you know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
But that's the sign of a captain that can get everyone to buy in from that point too. But I don't think... Are you going to go, if Darnell Nurse like trips and falls, go, that's our captain? Really?
No, of course not. Because we've seen, like, for example, we've seen Ethan Morrow as a captain, who's a bottom six guy.
Yeah.
Okay. We've seen Gator, who was just a solid stay-at-home defenseman. And it was different with Gator because Gator always played the same way, right? Like, he put his body on the line, and guys would follow that guy. Andrew Ferrant, when he was a captain, he was on the downswing of his career. Third-pairing guy, right? And all that. So that's why I'm like, I'm just sitting here thinking, like, on the Oilers, I could only see one other captain, and that's Leon Draisaitl. I think Leon Draisaitl, the way, and now we have to be fair because we're not in the dressing room, Joaquin. We're not on the plane. We're not in the hotel rooms. We're not in the meetings. None of us know how Connor McDavid is as a captain behind all those doors, right? Well, none of us know. All we can go on is about what we see in his interviews and what we see on the ice. That's all we can go off. Unless someone has some insiders that know how McDavid is. So that's all we can go on. But I just seen the way Leon is with the media, the way Leon, sometimes you see him post-game, sometimes the way he is on the ice. There's something there that, I don't think anyone would have a problem if Leon was the captain.
No.
You probably get a little bit more of that edgy captain, right?
Mm-hmm. And what would you say if they switched next year?
Nothing. I'd be like, I want to see what Leon does as a captain, right?
Yeah.
Like that's the thing for me. It's just we don't really know. Like and Jerry makes.
But then we would start saying Connor's leaving. He's giving up Leon's staying.
Because Jerry does make some good points. Like body language is one. Okay. Like this year we saw it a lot from Connor, which is not normal. Like we saw the head shakes a lot going back to the bench after a goal scored. We saw, kind of the stare on the bench. You saw him being upset. His post games are not the best, but that's Connor McDavid. He's never going to give you a lot post game. Is there something, because they are human too, in body language? I mean, you can only hide it for so long, but is there something there for you where if you're the captain, you just don't let people see that frustration, especially when you're the captain?
I think you should show a little bit more emotion. Not all the time. I think there's certain points, but I mean, you look around the league to a lot of the captains, certain situations, they show their emotions at times. I think you should. It's kind of like a manager coming out and yelling at the ump. You have to. You can't be as quiet as a mouse all the time. I would like to see McDavid lose his marbles on someone other than a teammate.
Like just go up and down the bench and come on, no,
just go punch a guy in the face, or yell at the ref, do something. I'm not saying he doesn't, but just yelling at your own teammates. I mean, how do I put this? I don't like that when you don't want to air your dirty laundry at stuff. I can see maybe, like you said, going up and down the bench and yelling and stuff. Like Mitch Marner last year in the playoffs when he was yelling at his bench, right? Mm-hmm. But he had no points. So, and everyone made a big deal of it. Well, do something then.
Yeah.
But, pick your poison. What do you want? A guy to just sit there and sulk, or a guy that's trying to get everybody motivated, right? And spitting on people.
And in fairness, I don't watch every captain in the NHL that closely. Joaquin, I don't know if their body language is as poor as McDavid's was this past season. Mm-hmm. And now frustration gets to him. He is a human being. Mm-hmm. All I'm saying is that maybe, and again, I'd have to go watch every captain. I don't know if Hedman does that, gives a head shake when they're struggling. I don't know. Are we reading too much into the body language? Maybe look at Leon when they're struggling. Yeah, right. It's the same. It's probably worse. Mm-hmm. You half-assing it back to the bench.
That's the type of things that they have to get out of their game too. That type of, because even just a hustle when things go wrong, and not the stick over the shoulder and the 1 foot stop at the bench and gliding in. That you're setting an example. Your leaders can't do that.
Okay, another part here. This is actually, let me get into the two problems that Jerry wrote about. One, the on-ice example he sets is simply unachievable by any of his other teammates. Unless McDavid's streaking into enemy zone, carrying the puck, and charging through 4 defenders by himself to score coast to coast, he has to dumb it down for his line mates, at least a little. Now, in that sense, you can't blame Connor McDavid.
I do it a bit.
Okay.
Yeah, don't act all surprised. I kind of have my opinion too.
No, of course.
No, but I kind of agree with Jerry there. That's the one thing it can't always be, he said it himself, we're doing the same things and banging our head against the wall. Yeah. Doing that is, to me, sometimes he does it a little bit too much when things are going wrong. Mm-hmm. I think he has to find a different way to have success when they're offensively. Can't always do it by yourself. Best teams win, not the best players. But I don't think that him doing that, and I mean, if he scores a goal, great, and it gets your team into it. But I just think there's other ways that, as a leader, you can go about changing the momentum of a game, or changing the attitude of your team. If Connor McDavid goes in, and I'm not saying he does this all the time, but if he goes in and finishes a check and hits, if he hits someone, the guy's going 1,000,000 miles an hour. He's 200 pounds. He's going to blow a guy up, right? He's strong as an ox. So throws a big hit, makes a solid defensive play instead of sniffing on the offensive side of the puck all the time. Again, not that you want him to do this a lot, but a blocked shot.
Yeah.
I think that in itself is going to would raise guys off the bench and get some stick taps than just it's weird to say, but going through 4 guys and trying to score.
So what you're saying is they're down a goal with 5-10 minutes to go. Instead of cheating, how about defend well? And your offense is going to come from that.
But it doesn't always have to happen when you're trailing too. It could
of
happen.
Course, yeah.
It could be the first shift of a game.
Yeah.
But I'm looking at this more through the lens of in a 7-game series in the playoffs, where that's where these little subtle moments. And I know he got injured, so it was probably very difficult for him to do some things. But I just think there's. Again, I go back to he's just doing the same thing over and over again. Maybe it's time to look at, maybe if I stay on the defensive side and show everyone how hard I'm working to get the puck back, or, just the simple play of stripping a guy with the puck on the in your defensive zone and getting it back. Yeah. That's the types of things that I think from your leadership group, or just to change momentum or get everyone up on the bench. That's what they have to start doing.
Yeah, that's a great point. Like, it's maybe he's got to go away, because you saw it a lot in the playoffs. He was trying to do it all by himself.
Always.
Yeah, but I guess the not the counter, but the other point to this is, but he's one of, maybe him and McKinnon are the only players that can do that, right? So all I'm saying is that, that comment in the column is saying, like, his other teammates can't do what he does.
Yeah.
So I think that's a little unfair, because he's blessed to be one of the best hockey players we've ever seen. So we can't hold that against him. But you are right in the sense that you got to stop going 1-on-4. Even, you can do it, but not as often as he does.
Even Michael Jordan had to look to Paxton or Steve Kerr once in a while.
Yeah. Luke Longley.
So, you use your teammates too, right?
Because the article, he does praise McDavid a lot.
Tons.
Yeah.
Tons. He's not saying anything else, but I that's what I took from that. The one section where it's going to get guys fired up if he goes through 4 and scores, but how many times has he actually done that? A couple.
Yeah.
And he's dangerous every time, and you have to, but teams defend against that. And I'll tell you this, after looking at even McKinnon's dumping the puck in and going and getting it right now.
Yeah.
So, what's scarier? Did I say this yesterday? I think I did. What's scary as a defensive group? McDavid's coming down on 4 of you. You got some support. You feel pretty good. Or McDavid dumping the puck and you're turning and he's coming at you.
Yeah.
And I got to do something with the puck. I think that's, in a sense, I've always felt when you establish that getting the puck deep after a while, the defense on the team just gets so tired of going back and getting their face pushed up against the glass or not making a play and stuff. So they start cheating. They start sinking back even more. That's when that play starts opening up where McDavid can take advantage and walk in and rip it, right?
Yeah.
But I just, you look at the ice time and the abuse that defenders take in the playoffs. It's a simple way to play, and everyone plays this. We're not reinventing the wheel here.
No,
So I think that actually going 1-on-4 is a lot easier to defend as a team. Than having to go McDavid's coming. He's 1 billion miles an hour. He's soft chipping it behind me. I have to turn. He doesn't have to put it in the corner. Just put it in behind them. Yeah. I got to turn and try to get this, and he's coming at me. And we've seen how good he is at stripping the puck, right?
Yeah, no, it's it's just, and again,
for me to start talking about offensive things to do, but maybe just a little misdirection.
The craziest part of all is, man, Oiler fans, they took this one personal.
Oh, did they ever?
The article was fascinating to read, but reading all the comments to it, holy smokes on the XP. People got to relax, man. Remember, media are not fans.
Well, people are worried that this will be the reason he leaves.
If Connor McDavid leaves because of a Jerry Modajan column, then good riddance. Come on.
Come on.
Yeah.
You got to be a little bit thicker skinned than that.
And I'll be honest, Connor McDavid, a lot of these guys probably don't really. Is it on his radar? Maybe. I don't know. Does he care?
I don't know if he reads social media or anything like that. He doesn't post much, right? Posts once in a while with his dog.
Aren't they in España right now?
España?
You think he's going to be reading an article? We gotta pump the brakes on that. He's being run out of town. No, he's being run out of town because his team is they had a bad year, and management has their hands full. That might be why. So the second point, because he talked about him doing stuff that his other teammates can do. Okay, so he says, which brings up his second point. The only time McDavid says something memorable, it's been how poorly the team is doing. He's always cautious to include himself in the criticism, of course. He will never come out and say anything demeaning about anyone individually. And that's true. Connor's never done that. A lot of captains don't do that. He's always been a good team player in that regard. He's just not cut out to be the one leading the way.
Okay.
And then the body language is brought up, like the head slump on the bench, the mumbling softly at the mic during post-game scrums. And he does wear it on his sleeve, like Jerry alludes to there. And as you said, a lot of leaders do this. Of course, it's part of being human. But the best ones back it up with posture that displays a pillar of backbone, win or lose.
Yeah.
You agree with that?
I agree with that.
Okay. And that's the thing. This year we saw probably more frustration than we've ever seen on Connor McDavid. And again, we Joaquin when they got eliminated by Anaheim, we have no idea what Connor says in the dressing room.
No.
Right?
Yeah. We have no clue, man.
We have no clue. I always look back to 2 years ago when they finally beat Vancouver in Game 7. And remember, they were up 3-0, and it came down to 3-2, and Vancouver was pushing at the end. And then they showed that clip in the dressing room, and everybody's happy, high-fiving. And Leon Draisaitl was just sitting, he goes, we can't keep doing this, guys.
Yeah.
And they had just won a series, Joaquin, right? Like that to me is, and I'm not saying Connor doesn't do it, but that to me showed that Leon was just like, yeah, we won, but we keep screwing up, man, because we keep letting these guys back in it,
yeah.
right? And I like that because instead of being happy and smiling and celebrating with his team, he's like, come on, boys, like we gotta get our crap together here. So, yeah, definitely interesting. We'll keep the conversation. I do have a question for Joaquin on the other side of the break. We'll also look at last night's game, of course, Vegas Golden Knights taking Game 1 with a 4-2 win over the Colorado Avalanche. The afternoon inbox, we're having some issues. It's kind of in and out, so send your messages in. Hopefully we can get them throughout the show. And the afternoon inbox is presented by the River Cree Resort and Casino. Check out their happy hour. It's $5.25 drinks. Tall beers, select premium, well highballs, and select premium wine served at Tap 25 Center Bar, Onyx, and on the casino floor. That runs Sunday to Thursday from 9 a.m. until 7 p.m. Like always, coming to you live from the William Huff Studios here on the west side of the city. We'll continue the McDavid captain talk, and we'll look back at last night's Vegas 4-2 win over the Colorado Avalanche. Don't go anywhere. Here's Scoop.
The I-Know Hurricanes take on the Canadiens in Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Final. Jakub Dobeš gets a nod for Montreal. Frederik Andersen goes in for Carolina. Faceoff goes at 6 o'clock to the Big Apple. The Knicks and Cavaliers hit the deck for Game 2 of the East Finals. Cleveland trailing 1-0 in the best of 7. Game time is at 6:30. And a trio of games dot the WNBA agenda. The Tempo and Lynx scrap at 6, plus the Sparks challenge the Mercury for the nightcap. Meanwhile, the Blue Jays Yankees close out their 4-gamer just after 5. Toronto can split the series with a win tonight. Carlos Rodon, starter for New York. Braden Fisher on the other side for Toronto. Around the majors, a pair of games are live. Top of the 8th inning, 3-0 lead there for the Guardians over the Tigers, and it's the Cardinals trailing the Pirates by 5 in the bottom of the 8th. More on EST Afternoons with Joaquin, Gage, Hernan, Salas. After the break, I'm Zachary Kubish, keeping you in the loop.
The Nielsen Show with Lieutenant Eric.
TSN's Jamie McLennan.
Everybody hits their expiration date, and the Oilers looked like an uninspired group and an undetailed group when it really mattered. The players have to own that, but so does the coaching staff. So I think the next hire is critical for Stan Bowman. It has to be somebody who is militant and detailed in their structure.
The Nielsen Show with Lieutenant Eric. Weekday mornings 6 to 9. Only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
It doesn't start on game day. It starts before kickoff, before the first snap, before the noise, before everyone else. This is Edmonton football. The only way to experience it is being there when it happens. Every hit, catch, and touchdown. Season seats, flex packs, groups, single games. There's a way in for everyone. Edmonton Elks. Our city, our year. Get your seats now at goelks.com/tickets.
Some of us are walking, others are biking. Together, we are accelerating the pace of MS research breakthroughs. This May, join Sentinel Storage at an MS Walk in your community. Sentinel Storage, proud partner of MS Canada.
River Cree Resort and Casino and K97 proudly present Prism in Aldanova. May 29th in the venue. Tickets at rivercreeresort.com.
River Cree Resort and Casino. Excitement. Bet on it.
Goodwill is
one shopper. Finding something I never knew I needed. A jacket. A deal. One donor. Letting go of something so someone else can move forward.
One program participant.
Learning.
Trying.
Building skills.
Building confidence.
Building a future.
One purchase. One donation.
One job. One choice.
Goodwill is
the power of one. The power of one. The power of one.
The power of one.
Goodwill Industries of Alberta. It all starts with one.
Somewhere, someone is sitting on a patio that is literally part of the parking lot. They're hot, uncomfortable, and bored. Do not be that person. The Canadian Brewhouse has a rooftop, real turf, misters, fire tables, patio games, big screens, and zero reason to be bored. This summer, your standards are higher than a parking lot, and you know it. The Canadian Brewhouse, Canada's best patios.
Back here on EST Afternoons, Joaquin, Gage, Hernan, Salas, Zach Kubish with you on this Thursday. It's Friday tomorrow, then the weekend. Looking forward to it. Larzy says, I just finished reading Jerry's article. Well done. Can't see how anybody could be or should be offended. Makes sense. Management needs to take a hard stare into a mirror and figure it out. Again, there's a lot of good points made in there. There's a lot of positivity of what McDavid's meant to this organization. There's just a question of, is he the best captain for this team at this time? I mean, I think it's a fair column. I truly do. Portion of this hour brought to you by Lamley's, built for the job, made with quality craftsmanship and designed for job protection with cowboy-worthy durability. Lamley's workwear combines safety with all-day comfort, featuring brands like Ariat Work and Wrangler Rigs, designed to withstand tough conditions and deliver performance across every job site. Visit lamleys.com/work to see how Lamleys can make your work day better.
LAMMLES.
All right, where was I going to go with this? I just lost my thoughts, boys.
It's that jingle.
No,
it is mesmerizing.
Yes.
That was good.
Oh boy, this is terrible.
That is terrible.
Oh man,
there's so much to talk about. You don't even know where to start or what to get to.
Is it Mitch Marner leading the
No.
playoffs in scoring right now?
Hell of an assist.
Hell of an assist.
That was a great play, man. Like that's exactly what Mitch Marner is. He's a superstar. I don't know how Toronto ran him out of town.
That's a good point, Coop. It is a valid point.
Are you surprised when you look at the top 5 in scoring?
A little bit. I mean, Mitch Marner is a small surprising, but good for him. I mean, he's taking a lot of heat. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Like 3 other guys are out.
Yeah.
It's crazy. The Colorado guys, like they're not like, maybe they're just getting contributions from different places. Yeah. Like,
well, their first series wasn't high scoring at all either, right?
Howden and Dorofeyev score again. Like it's crazy.
Yeah.
Almost a goal per game for Dorofeyev, right? 10 goals now. 13 games. Oh.
It's insane, man. It's insane. Good for them. It's going to be a good series. We'll see. I thought Kulak was really good last night again. Played a ton. Good. I thought Colorado in the second half of that game kind of took over. Peppered them with some shots, some good looks. But good on Vegas, man. That's a feisty team. They ain't going to go away easily. So we'll see what happens in game 2. Really looking forward to the game tonight as well. That one should be a fun.
When's that game? Is it Saturday?
It's game 2?
Yeah.
Let's take a look. No, it's on Friday, 6 o'clock. And then Saturday we'll have game 2 of Hurricanes-Canadiens. Some crazy number I saw. Carolina hasn't played since May 9th.
Last year?
It's May 21st.
I know.
Yeah. Did you see the Hurricanes media PR team or whatnot sound the siren, or one of their affiliate kind of accounts released a few things just noting that there has been 12 NHL games that's happened since they last played a game, right? Is that what you're referring to there, Hernan?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 3 Drake albums released. Right? I think Jake Chatfield turning 30 years old. Just tons has happened since they last even hit the ice.
That's
tons
crazy.
of rest, man. Like, I wonder what they do in that time, because you do all the work.
I spent
right?
a week in Mexico.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Okay, this is what I want to get to. Sorry, guys. Joaquin, the article also alludes to was the captaincy given to McDavid too young?
No, I don't think it can be given to a guy too young, but it has to be surrounded by the proper people to insulate him to being a captain of a team. Like, he's still the youngest captain of all time, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yes.
So, and that's when, like, the people that Connor had to look up to was like Nuge, Eberle, Hall.
Young guys.
All young guys. So that really
had no success.
No success yet. Not a lot of experience in the league, right? So I don't want to say they're bad role models, but he just didn't have what usually happens when you see a young guy take the C onto a team where he has older guys, older experienced NHLers to kind of, smooth out the waters, so to speak. So yeah, I think it was a weird time for Edmonton. I think in a sense they were trying to recreate the Oilers of the 80s, all young guys, firing. It was just different. That doesn't always work.
Correct me if I'm wrong. He got it in his second year, right?
Yeah,
because Ferentz, it was vacant, right?
He only played 6 games, and it was a whole hip surgery. Yeah, Modijan dived into that during in the column as well, because he only had 1 year left on his deal, but he just couldn't play and ended up retaring anyway. But he was still, listed somewhere on the LTIR.
Crosby had it, but like he had Bill Guerin and
Lemieux came back.
Yeah. Like, so completely different situation.
So that's what I'm looking at, Joaquin. The year he got the captaincy, he had 3 players over 30 years old. Matt Hendricks was 35. Mark Letestu was 31. Andre Sekera was 30.
So all good NHLers, right? Hendricks, I would say, was he was a captain of, like, he was a leader of a team, but I from what I heard at that point, there was a huge rift between kind of the veterans and the young guys. They wanted to, run the roost, so to speak, and they just didn't have that proper leadership. I won't say proper, but it was different. You needed experienced guys that were still, lack of a better, top 6 guys.
Yeah. Well, in fairness, they had Maroon, who was 28, Lucic, who was 28.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I get your point. Like, most of it was young guys, right? Like, Clefbaum was still fairly young. You had Darnell Nurse, who was young. Pugliarvi, come on. Like, Eberle and Hall. Hall had left, but Larson was fairly young at that point too. You did have Cam Talbot, but again,
he's a goalie.
He's a goalie. So the top 5 youngest captains in NHL history: McDavid, number 1. Landeskog, also 19 years old. Sidney Crosby, also 19. Vinny Lecavalier, also 19. Jonathan Toews took it at 20.
Yeah.
But that's a good point you make, though, Joaquin. Were these 4 other guys surrounded by better, older players?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I don't think he was.
Yeah.
Or else, Nuge is the only one that lasted.
But that's the thing. So, like, for example, Joaquin, if he got the captaincy in his 4th year, when he's 21, does that make a difference where we are now? Is having the C on that sweater that important when it comes to sports anymore?
No, yes and no. But no in the sense that it's a letter on a jersey. Like Connor could get rid of both. But I think he would still have to have those moments of sacrifice to get his team instead of just what we've seen, right? What we talked about before. I think there's other ways that he can motivate things if he's not just like yelling and screaming in the dressing room.
No. And listen, I'll be honest, Joaquin. As long as Connor McDavid's in Edmonton, I don't see them stripping him of it.
No, that would be ridiculous. I think this should be part of. It might be a good idea for management to kind of look into. If I was okay, so this if I'm reading this article, it might spark something in the back of my mind, going, maybe not just what we're looking for in the realm of what type of player we need, but we have to. I think character could almost be just as important. Right? You see some of these trades that are made, like Minnesota Wild really missed Joel Eriksson-Ek, right, in the playoffs. But that fourth line with the Foligno brothers, to get Foligno in there, that's a unique moment of bringing in a veteran guy that, Brent Burns is, there's they talk about him being in the league and what he does and how unique character he is, and it's kind of like they're looking at it as the same thing when Ray Bourque joined. Let's do it for Brent. You know? Something just extra motivational things that you can put into your team to help go through a 84 game schedule, right?
And you bring up Brent Burns, and he's in there. He's probably a leader. He just doesn't wear it on.
Yeah. You can't tell me that a young guy going into doesn't look up to Brent Burns, right?
Like a guy that's
not because he's tall, but just because he's probably got snakes around his neck. And
and not just that, Joaquin. Like he's never misses games.
No,
it's crazy. Let's get to noticias quickly before we bring in the Red Light District. This segment is brought to you by the Edmonton Elks. It's time to go back to the beginning. May 29th, Elks Stampeders, Clark Stadium for night at the Knothole. Our city, our years. Lock in your seats at goelks.com/tickets. I hope Koob left the board on as he's left the producing chair.
He's gone remote.
Este es su noticiero.
He just went to get an orange crush. We already talked about it, Joaquin. A nice little win by Vegas. We'll talk in the 2:00 hour. We'll maybe take a deep dive. Canes Canadiens today, as I mentioned. Adam Gold will join us at 2:20. French Open, Joaquin. Bianca's out already.
She won her first one, right?
She won her qualifying and lost yesterday or this.
I thought she won her first match and then lost the second one.
Yeah, that's too bad. Are we? Is this just?
She's too hurt.
Yeah.
She already had issues before, right?
Just too bad. She was so good, man.
Oh, that run to the U.S. Open.
Yeah.
That was awesome. And then beating Williams in the final.
Yeah. I hope, because she's still fairly young, I hope she's not a one-hit wonder.
It's a problem with a lot of Canadian tennis, though. It seems like they're all one-hit wonders.
It's tough. There is 5 Canadians, so Joaquin. Felix will take on Daniel Altemeyer. Chapo will play the qualifier or the lucky loser, whatever that means. Gabriel Diallo will take on James Duckworth. Fernandez will take on Alicia Parks. And Vicky Mboko will take on Nikola Bartunkova. All right. So there are your 5 Canadians in the French Open. So let's keep tabs on that. Canada picks up a overtime win over Norway, 6-5. Bouchard with 3 assists. Nurse had a helper. A beautiful setup. A Scheifele hat trick, I think.
Yep.
So good for them. I saw Ike Howard scored yesterday too, so that's pretty good. OKC evens up the series with the Spurs. Did you see Shai post game? They asked him about one of the players that came into lineup. Did a pretty good job on Wemby, and they asked him, "Oh, what do you think? How he did on Wemby?" He's like, "No, I don't think it was that good." That's what he said. And then and his other post game, like at the podium, he goes, "I didn't hear her question." I was like, "What?" And it's a final game between the Jays and Yankees. Jays have taken 2 of 1. Braden Fisher goes to the mound for the Blue Jays. They won 2-1 yesterday. The game was delayed a couple hours due to weather. I don't know if you saw this. Survivor Jeff Probst.
Yep.
So I think it's the 50th anniversary.
Is it? Oh, yeah.
Yesterday, and it was like the final show, and he accidentally spoiled Survivor's fire-making elimination before it actually aired during the live finale.
Really?
Yeah, like he had the guy there, and the guy after was like, I don't know why they call me out because we still hadn't aired the.
No.
So it was the last four, and they all had to do a fire competition, and the guy who finishes last is out.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't even play that. Jeff just went out and said it, and then they cut
50 seasons. You can have always. You're gonna mess up one time,
and then live he's like, "Wait, what just happened?" And they're like, "We didn't show the fire. It's live, man." And then they go to the commercial, and then he comes back and tries to make a joke out of it. But yeah, you got to see it. It's a little awkward.
Okay,
yeah,
I'll watch that.
And Stephen Colbert's Late Show ends tonight after 33 years.
That's great. 33.
That's what it says. Yeah, on CBS.
Oh, the Late Show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Late Show.
Yeah, not his.
Not him, but I think Jon Stewart on.
Yeah,
this
I've
week.
watched a few. They're pretty funny. Man.
Are you a big Stephen Colbert guy?
Yeah. I find him humorous. He's got a good little. He's smart, right? He's a smart guy, and his funny little quips at Trump, I find him amusing.
That's why I like the Daily Show. Like all the characters there,
They're great.
like Ronnie Chang, and he's probably Costa and Ronnie Chang are probably my favorite. Josh Johnson's coming.
What's the girl's name?
Oh, she's good.
hilarious. They're all good.
They're all good.
They're all really good. They're so funny.
I like when they go live. They're like live reporting from. Josh Johnson, who is on the Daily Show, is coming to Edmonton in July to do a couple of shows.
Really?
Yep. He's very, very, very funny. But that was your noticias for the Edmonton Elks. Did I miss anything, guys, for news? No?
The Montreal Victoire. Winning the PWHL Walter Cup as well. So Marie-Philippe Poulin adds
that was
another
funny
layer.
when she said she was in the box. She peed a little. That was so good.
And then free practice starts today? Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, because the race is on Sunday. Yeah. That's a good point by Tim Hurraney, man. Montreal's going to be a vibe with them in the conference finals. The GP there. Oh.
They said that on the Nailing the Apex podcast, Adam Wilde said when Montreal scored the overtime winner, there was that recorded a small earthquake.
Yeah, I saw that.
Like it was 0.2 on the Richter scale when they scored.
That's amazing.
How can you not be romantic about hockey?
Oh,
imagine our team scored and we caused an earthquake. What
people,
fan base can say that?
The people in the office that kind of chart those things. What's going on? That don't know, that don't have a clue that the Canadians are playing.
We just scored.
Don't worry, it's a hockey
awesome.
game. Oh, that's Colbert. That's good stuff. All right, so at the end of the day, Joaquin, I mean, any final thoughts on what Jerry wrote about Connor McDavid?
I think it's good. I really think that it's something good can happen to this, and it's not all saying he's a bad leader too. It's just I would challenge everyone just to go read it and see what Jerry says. You're probably not going to agree with everything, but there's some things that you're going to look at. Oh, okay, that kind of makes sense. I think we've Tommy and I laid out some things. I think we laid out some pretty good points of it too. Maybe it wasn't the right time to give him the C at that point. Right? Not that, and would have made a difference. I don't know.
Yeah. That's the thing.
I don't know.
And I think on the other side, for context, we don't know behind closed doors what kind of a leader he is. We don't. Right? And by all accounts, his teammates love him. They all say he's a good leader.
They all go to his house.
Yeah.
I mean, if you invited me to his house, I'd probably go too.
Everybody was at his wedding. So, it's because you brought up the story about Ferentz. How only 2 guys showed up.
Yeah.
And that kind of reminds you of draft day. Remember when they asked the quarterback, how come no one showed up to your birthday?
Yeah.
So, and I think that's important, man.
Really important.
Yeah.
And that's what Connor was coming into.
Yeah.
And maybe he fixed all that. Because it seems like a pretty tight team now.
And another important thing we have to look at here, like you brought up, like he came in, it was a younger team, not a lot of like true leaders.
Yeah.
So he's never really learned from anyone.
No, he has had this is learning on the job on how to be a leader in the NHL. And I think
maybe Corey Perry, because he was
I mean, there's been people that have come in that he's probably taken from, but even there's that little snippet from the Four Nations when Marchand comes in and he's got like a little cup of water. He goes, boy, it's great watching you guys. He's basically a super fan, right?
Yeah.
And you look over at Connor, and Connor's kind of looking like, Jesus, what's he talking? Like, he almost looked, he found it funny. I'm not saying, but he looked over at Sid, and Sid was laughing, and then so he started kind of laughing too. But it was just showed you a peek into, like, he's really kind of singular focused on
this. And he's very laid. He's a laid back personality, right? He's not the raw guy. He leads more with what he does on the ice. So, all right, coming up next, your favorite segment of the week, the Red Light District with Joaquin Gage, the afternoon inbox. Like I said, up and down right now. We're struggling to get some messages in. A few have trickled in. So, hopefully this figures it's out throughout the day. The afternoon inbox brought to you by Tap 25 Restaurant at the River Cree Resort and Casino. It's 50% off all menu items, available 7 days a week from 2 to 5 p.m. On the other side of the break, it is the Red Light District with Joaquin Gage. Don't go anywhere. Coop Sports Update, then a quick break, and we're back here on EST Afternoons.
The 8-0 Hurricanes take on the Canadiens in Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Final. Jakub Dobiš gets a nod for Montreal. Frederik Andersen goes in for Carolina. Face off at 6 o'clock to the Big Apple. The Knicks and Cavaliers hit the deck for Game 2 of the East Finals. Cleveland trailing 1-0 in the best of 7. Game time at 6:30. Meanwhile, the Blue Jays and Yankees close out their 4-gamer just after 5. Toronto can split the series with the win tonight. Carlos Rodon, the starter for New York. Braden Fisher for Toronto. Live now, there's 2 games. Bottom of the 9th inning, 3-1 lead for the Guardians against the Tigers. It's the Pirates up 6-2 on the Cardinals. And from Detroit, the Lions, they've signed Jack Campbell to a 4-year extension, locking him up through the 2030 season. Details on the extension aren't fully disclosed. This sports update is brought to you by the Capital Care Foundation. Financial support deeply affects residents at Capital Care, whether it's a one-time donation or monthly contribution. Every penny counts. Find out how you can donate at capitalcarefoundation.net. The Red Light District up next with Joaquin Gage here on EST Afternoons. I'm Zachary Kubish, and you're up to date.
The EST Hangout.
You're whipping the ball around like super fast. The structure is probably closer to what you play in basketball than, I mean, you do have to jog around, but...
My brother's probably screaming at either his computer screen or his whatever he's listening device. Go, yeah, Tom, suck it. Shout out Paulie. No, do not shout out Paulie.
The EST Hangout, presented by Sentinel Storage. Weekday mornings 9 to 11, only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
When you bet with Play Alberta, you give back to Alberta. That's because it's the only app in the province that puts all revenue directly back into supporting programs and services that Albertans rely on every day. So next time you place a wager on your favorite team, know that you're also making a difference across the province through Alberta's General Revenue Fund. Visit playalberta.ca/EST to learn more. That's playalberta.ca/EST. Must be 18 plus. If you gamble, use your game sense.
At Firehouse Subs, our subs are freshly toasted, stacked high, and crafted to satisfy. Each sub is piled high with premium meats, melty cheese, and toasted to perfection. Firehouse Subs brings bold flavor to every bite, all served on a freshly toasted roll. But we're not just feeding Edmonton, we're fueling it. Dig into the brisket hat trick, piled with slow-smoked brisket and melty cheese. Or go to the Firehouse Subs fan favorite, the Hook and Ladder. Made to order with smoked turkey, honey ham, and Monterey Jack cheese on a perfectly toasted roll. With 15 Firehouse Sub locations across Edmonton and the greater area, it's easy to grab a hot and hearty sub close to home. Firehouse Subs. Hot, hearty, made to satisfy.
Time for a new career in 2026? Or maybe your kid is still pondering their path.
Good news! Weiss Johnson is hiring. It's Dennis, and not only are we hiring for heating and air conditioning, we're also looking for experienced plumbers and gas fitters. With the growth in residential development, there's no shortage of opportunities at Weiss Johnson. Choose your path with us. Learn from one of the industry leaders, and we will grow together. Receive great benefits and school reimbursement as well. Visit weiss-johnson.com today.
Looking for quality building materials and friendly advice? Visit us at Windsor Plywood Leduc, family owned and locally run since 1993. From interior materials for doors, flooring, baseboards, and all the finishing touches to all you need for your outdoor projects like cedar lumber for decks and fences, plus all the plywood you'd need. Our full-time on-staff carpenter can help with anything odd-sized or custom, and from domestic hardwoods to exotic selections, we've got you covered. And if we don't have it, we'll track it down for you. Windsor Plywood Leduc. We're the experts you need to know.
Joaquin.
You don't have to put on the red light. Those days are over. You don't have to sell your body to the night.
Joaquin.
You don't have to wear that dress tonight. Walk the streets for money. You don't care if it's wrong or if it's right.
Joaquin.
You don't have to put on the red light.
Joaquin.
You don't have to put on the red light.
Joaquin. 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 We're back here on EST Afternoons. Thank you for joining us. If you're watching us on YouTube, give us a thumbs up.
Smash the thumbs up. Smash the thumbs up. Smash the thumbs up.
All we need is 80. So let's get to 80. We're at 35. That's very low. So let's go. And if you're listening on iHeart, TuneIn, or EdmontonSportsTalk.com, we appreciate you listening to us. Just slide on over and hammer that thumbs up for us. Let's get to it right away. It's your favorite segment of the week, the Red Light District with Joaquin Gage.
So I don't know if you noticed, man, but there are a lot of championships being decided right now.
Oh, okay.
So we've got like the Memorial Cup, got the Stanley Cup, got NBA, French Open, football. Arsenal just won, right? The league championship. What else we got? We got lots of stuff, right?
Yeah.
Wimbledon in a few weeks. So this is a lot of championships are decided in the next little bit. So what I decided to do, I don't know if we'll get all this done. This might have to be a continuation of the Red Light District, but I wanted to see, and this is completely random to put together, but best sporting moments in a bracket style format to see what would move on. So I'm going to need your guys' participation.
Like this.
With how this goes.
Okay, let's go.
Right? So this is kind of like in the March Madness style. All right. So we're going to go to the region. We're going to go to the north side.
North side.
Okay. Now, again, these are just randomized, but I think you'll get what I'm saying here. So the first matchup in the north side region is Connor McDavid against the Catch of 1981.
Oh.
And that was in the NFL, right?
That's 49ers.
49ers.
Yeah. And Connor McDavid?
And was it Dwight Clark's Catch?
Dwight Clark,
right?
yeah.
Yeah. So Connor McDavid versus the Catch in the north side region. First matchup. Who moves on?
Man, that's a good one.
Didn't think it would take this long.
I'll go Connor McDavid.
Connor McDavid.
Yeah.
Okay. Coob, are you playing or no?
Yeah, I'll play Connor McDavid. I'm going to go with. I'm not
you guys
fully
kind of decide.
familiar
Okay.
All right.
with the Catch, so.
Next matchup. Would you rather have the Conn Smythe Trophy or be part of Leicester City's championship in 2015-16?
The Conn Smythe. You know what? I just watched the Jamie Vardy documentary on Netflix. He's part of that team.
Yeah.
Awesome story. I'm going to say Leicester City because the odds of that happening, Coop, were ridiculous.
5,000 to 1 odds?
Yeah. Never been done before until Leicester came out of nowhere.
Wow. Yeah, I got to go with that, just the odds on it. I'd probably have better odds to win the Conn Smythe if you put skates on me.
So next, okay, this is two good ones. We have Tiger Woods or the Bautista bat flip of 2015.
Tiger Woods.
Tiger Woods.
Okay, moving right along here. I don't know who these are, some of them, but I had them randomized. But we have an Olympic gold medal or the Butler Bulldogs of 2010.
The Butler Bulldogs?
Oh, that's I think that's March. Is that March Madness? Yeah.
Oh.
What was the first one again?
An Olympic gold medal.
I'd say
Just
Olympic
generally?
gold.
Olympic?
That's
Yeah.
that's the one for sure. That'd be top of the list, nearly.
Okay. Next, we have Kawhi Leonard's buzzer beater of 2019 or Roger Federer.
The buzzer beater.
What?
It's great.
Roger Federer is going out first round?
No, I'm taking Roger Federer.
Okay. Well, I'm always
just overall Roger Federer.
No, you pick what you want, Coob. Don't let me influence you.
Just his
you
whole
said
career.
Buzzer beater.
His whole career, though.
Just moments, yeah.
His career defined. Okay, then I'm going to go with that. Yeah. That's multiple moments.
Yeah.
One of the best, if not the best, right?
The best.
The best.
So humble.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take him.
Okay.
I revoke my original statement.
Okay, which one wins here?
Oh.
The Edmonton Oilers 2006 run or a Masters green jacket?
That's close.
See, I'm not a golf guy, so
I know.
I'd go 06 run. Well, no, because they didn't win. I got to go Masters green jacket.
Yeah.
They didn't win.
That's the same.
Yeah.
That's the exact line of thought that I had. And you'll be distinguished and remembered forever. I know in this city, that moment in 06 is going to be renowned and it's in the history books. But overall, around the world, a green jacket.
But it's different if they won.
Yes. If they won, then that would have been the choice. I'm going green jacket.
Okay. What's bigger than these? The Miracle on Ice of 1980 or Patrick Mahomes?
Well, I mean, they haven't made a movie about Patrick Mahomes yet.
Yet.
I mean, he's won what, 3?
Yeah.
I know what it meant back then for that U.S. team. Oh, man. No, you know what? I'm going to go the U.S. team because there's been other quarterbacks that have won multiple Super Bowls. That fair, Coop?
That's fair.
Yeah. Because Brady's done it. Montana's done it.
Let's see. What do we... Okay, this is the last one in the North Side Division. Toronto Raptors or the Vezina Trophy? Raptors 2019, sorry.
Raptors 2019. The first Canadian team to win an NBA chip.
Yeah. That's a pretty obvious pick.
Okay.
Everyone rallied behind it too.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So, you know what? We'll do one more region. Okay. And we'll keep going with this later when we have nothing to do. We're going to go to the oil country region.
Ooh.
Oh.
All right. First up, LeBron James or the Calder Memorial Trophy.
LeBron James.
That's second best player in the history of the NBA.
Yeah.
Be interesting to see how far he goes. Okay. Next one. We have the Villanova Wildcats of 1985 or the 2010 Vancouver Olympic gold in hockey.
Oh,
gold.
Olympic gold. Yeah. Anything Olympic gold, it's going to be hard to beat.
Yeah. Okay. We have the Hart Memorial Trophy
Ooh.
or the Buster Douglas upset in 1990.
That's when he beat Tyson. And what was the other one is
the Hart. Voted by a bunch of writers.
Douglas was a 42-1 underdog.
And he beat the crap out of Mike.
In Japan.
In Japan.
Yeah, I think we go Buster.
Buster!
Buster Douglas.
If you wouldn't have brought up the voting, I probably would have went the other way.
And he was 37-0 too. Prior to that fight.
Oh, shoot. You know what? I think we have a discrepancy here.
Oh.
Yeah, we got something added twice. Sorry. We're going to move on.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to go World Series trophy or Tampa Bay Lightning of 04.
Of 04?
Yeah.
Any World Series trophy? Any Commissioner's trophy at any time?
Well, the World Series. Baseball.
Yeah. It's baseball.
Yeah.
World Series.
Or the Lightning's Cup winning team, right?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
I don't know. There's some good World Series moments. Overall, I don't know.
I think I'm going to go World Series.
Sure. Yeah, more general. You think of more things. It's less defined, more broad. Take that. Yeah.
Okay, so let's go these two. I don't know why this put it like this, but let's go Tom Brady or Alex Ovechkin.
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady.
You didn't have to. You could have said LeBron. Could have said MJ. It'd be Tom
Handsome, great football player.
Okay,
great number.
Okay, this will be interesting here. So the FIFA World Cup trophy.
Oh.
Or Tiger Woods' 2008 U.S. Open Championship.
World Cup trophy.
Yeah.
It's one of the
means more.
So hard to win.
Like imagine Canada.
You have to qualify. It's only every 4 years.
All right.
How many regions left?
We got the downtown region and the River Valley region.
All right.
All right. So we've done 2 so far.
Sweet. That's good. I like this a lot.
Okay.
We should do, when can we continue this?
Oh, we can do it whenever, really. We can do it tomorrow.
Sure. Yeah, let's finish it off tomorrow.
We'll do 2 more regions tomorrow. Then maybe finish it off next week.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan.
All right.
Sounds like a plan. Oh, we got to get out. Hey, boys. Coops, again.
Time.
Not keeping us on time,
looking
man.
at me. I was
that's why I went
tapping
2
my
regions.
wrist. Okay.
I went 2 regions. I only did 2.
Oh, man. We're coming to you live from the William Huff studio. Since 1952, William Huff has provided industry-leading advertising solutions for thousands of valued clients. Their unparalleled customer service combined with decades of industry expertise and a desire to make every job the very best it can be is what they call the William Huff Advantage. Visit their website at williamhuff.com or give them a shout at 780-454-4536. Coming up in hour 2. Screw it, let's do a parlay. We'll continue to talk Chell and the Edmonton Oilers and Adam Gold of the Adam Gold Show on 99.9. The Fan joins us to talk all things Carolina Hurricanes. Don't go anywhere. Slam that thumbs up. Hour 2 on the other side of the break here on Edmonton Sports Talk.
The Reed Wilkins Show with Jay Milne.
Now it's a situation where it's like, well, now you really got to make sure you get the right coach. And you kind of can't go with somebody who's inexperienced at the NHL level. So you have to try to get Cassidy. Is coaching going to make that much of a difference to this roster? I don't think so. I mean, if it does, then Cassidy's really going to look good and Knobloch's really going to look bad.
The Reed Wilkins Show with Jay Milne, weekday afternoon 3 to 6, only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
Looking for flooring? Paramount Flooring has it all. Sales, service, and expert installation with options for every style and budget. Open 7 days a week. We've got you covered. Quick delivery and in-stock deals. Plus, EST listeners get 10% off. Visit ParamountFlooring.ca today.
You've heard the name, but what does it mean? For over 66 years, William Huff Advertising has supplied signage from screen printing to digital to LED with design, production, and install in-house. It's a one-stop shop for all your signage needs. Edmonton owned and operated, William Huff has been trusted by the biggest companies and teams in the City of Champions and many others across the country to do the job. If you're looking for a way to get the word out about your company or event, they are the answer. Go to www.williamhuff.com. Their results speak for themselves.
River Cree Resort and Casino and K97 proudly present Prism in Aldanova. May 29th in the venue. Tickets at rivercreeresort.com.
River Cree Resort and Casino. Excitement. Bet on it.
It doesn't start on game day. It starts before kickoff. Before the first snap. Before the noise. Before everyone else. This is Edmonton football. The only way to experience it is being there when it happens. Every hit, catch, and touchdown. Season seats, flex packs, groups, single games. There's a way in for everyone. Edmonton Elks, our city, our year. Get your seats now at goelks.com/tickets.
The Canadian Brewhouse has a happy hour for any scenario. Had a good day? It's time for happy hour. Bad day? Oof, happy hour. Boss said great job? Happy hour. Boss said let's circle back? Ugh, definitely happy hour. Got a promotion? Happy hour. Spilled coffee on your shirt 5 minutes after getting dressed? Ugh, happy hour. So whether you're celebrating or recovering, our happy hour starts at just $3.99. The Canadian Brewhouse. Your day just got happier.
Out east, the Hurricanes take on the Canadiens. Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Final. Jakub Dobish in the pipes for Montreal. Frederik Andersen goes for Carolina. Face-off is at 6 o'clock. To the Big Apple, the Knicks and Cavaliers hit the deck. Game 2 of the East Finals. Cleveland trailing 1-0 in the best of 7. Game time at 6:30. Meanwhile, the Blue Jays and Yankees close out their 4-gamer just after 5 o'clock. Toronto looking to split the series with a win tonight. It's Braden Fisher on the bump for Toronto. Carlos Rodon countering for New York. And from Detroit, the Lions, they've signed Jack Campbell to a 4-year extension, locking him up through the 2030 season. Details on the extension aren't yet fully disclosed. Around the majors, just one game live. It's the Mets and Nationals just getting underway. Top of the first. Later on at 4:40, the Braves and Marlins matchup. And also on tap, it's the Rockies and D-backs with first pitch at 7:40. I'm Zachary Kubish. That was your sports update. The second hour of EST Afternoon starts right now.
Hour 2 here on EST Afternoons on this Thursday. Hope you're having a good time out there. Weather's supposed to improve here. We got some hockey, NBA action, F1 this weekend. You got the Indy 500 if you're into that kind of thing. So it's going to be a fun weekend. It's Joaquin, Gage, Hernan, Salas here with you live from the William Huff Studios. Like always, our producer is Zach Kubish. He's in the house as well. Jerry Modijan, who wrote the Connor McDavid captain article on Post Media. We'll be joining Reed Wilkins and Jay Milne, as well as Guy Flaming, to tee up the Memorial Cup that our boy Dusty will be calling alongside Frankie Corrado. That's going to be kind of cool to see Dusty and hear him as the Memorial Cup kicks off tomorrow from Kelowna. Poor guy, gets to go to Kelowna for a nice week, eh? You know, I've never been.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
I gotta go, man. Yeah, I don't know why.
You know what? You should probably go to a different spot. A place called Osoyoos.
Oh, Osoyoos, yeah.
It's actually a lot warmer than
Kelowna.
It's usually the hottest place in Canada every summer.
Really?
Yeah. Same type of thing, same climate and stuff, but nothing like Kelowna, man.
Yeah, it's going to be 28 degrees in Osoyoos on Saturday.
It's a joke.
It's a joke.
So
it's good, man.
Dusty, is he going to buy a Mastercraft surfboat?
I saw him today for a bit. So, tomorrow 22, Saturday 24, Sunday 20, Monday 21, Tuesday 25, Wednesday 24.
Might be able to get my my backyard oasis.
We're back, baby. We're back. Hey, I just saw this on X from an account called Cinema Solace. A fourth Godfather film is in the works.
Why?
Based on the novel Connie and told from the perspective of Vito Corleone's only daughter.
Huh.
Interesting, eh? So Strutty was right all along. That's interesting. I'd watch that.
Would you?
Oh, yeah. I love the Godfather movies. The third one's not as good. Very tragic. If you haven't seen it, it kind of ruined it for you. But, well, not really. Tragic can mean anything, right, Joaquin?
Sure.
Well, it's a gangster movie. You think of tragedy when you think of gangster movies, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Scarface, Goodfellas, anything.
Hey, I watched a great show.
Which one?
The Punisher, the new one.
Oh.
It's dark, though.
Yeah.
It's super dark. But, again, that was my favorite comic growing up. So, I love it. Barenthal knocks it out of the park. Have you watched any Punisher stuff?
No. I don't think I've ever watched Punisher. I might indulge, but I got a few shows on the go that I like to.
You're watching The Boys, and that's...
Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm only 2 episodes in, though.
Garth Ennis, man, he's crazy.
I'm almost done season 2 of The Pit, so I can close that one out because that's the newest one, and then I'll probably finish The Boys. Then I got a few other on the docket there, boys. Yeah.
Denmark, quick strike.
Oh.
Now down, I believe 3-2, 3-1.
Look at the kids go crazy.
3-1.
3-1.
Early third period?
Early third.
Yeah. And then
Mikhail
5 minutes.
Allgaard, 4 points.
Sign him up.
Get him here in Edmonton.
Sign him up.
Is that Bowman in the stands just waving around contracts?
No movements. No movement.
Who's about to no movement, no movement, no movement?
You get a no movement. You get a new movement. You get a no movement.
man.
Everybody gets a no movement.
Man, this is a fascinating offseason, eh, boys? We're not even into June yet.
When is it going to calm down?
Stories are writing themselves.
I hope these 2 series go fast. We get into the finals and it's over. We can get into the draft. We can get into free agency, you know? Before you know it, it's going to be September. We'll be talking training camp.
Gross.
I know. Yuck. Did you guys know that since 2000, there have been 8 playoff series where one team was coming off a sweep and the other had just won Game 7. The team coming off Game 7 win has gone 7-1 in those series.
Wow.
So you know what? So Carolina's due
to lose,
to win. Because if you go by these stats, Montreal will win tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are you saying?
I'm saying Carolina's due.
To lose.
Due to what? Lose?
To win.
Why?
They're going to flip the script.
But you're going on past performances of teams.
I know.
Series, they've been 7-1?
Yeah.
So you're saying that if the Oilers hire Cassidy, they'll win the Stanley Cup because the coach that's won somewhere else coming to an OOP team, it's about time. They're due.
That's a good point. Yes.
It's the same logic.
How crazy is that stat, though, eh?
That's insane.
As much as I want to leave the X machine, I can't because of these stats.
Yeah, that's why it's a machine.
Though.
The machine.
It makes so much sense. You're at such a high level, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I'd like to see what the Game 2 is. They probably just fall off a cliff.
Oh, they probably do. Stupid question. You didn't participate in a Mem Cup, did you?
Almost lost Game 7.
Oh, man. It's a cool tournament, eh? A lot of
Great
good
tournament.
players going to this tournament, man.
Tons, man.
I tried to get a guest on.
Who was the Nathan McKinnon's draft year? Who was it? He was considered, well, after the Memorial Cup. I don't think he was considered the consensus
number
one that year. Does anyone know? You guys know?
What year was he drafted? So Landon DuPont will be at this tournament. Sam O'Reilly.
Oh, geez.
Tej Ginla, former Oil King. Cameron Reed. Wojtek Ziar. Julius Maintenon. are the top names that are going to be in this Memorial Cup, Joaquin. 32 NHL affiliated prospects, 8 NHL Central Scouting ranked top 2026 draft prospect.
Cool.
So a lot of skill in this. A lot of skill.
Yeah, and the Western League has not done well since Oil Kings, really.
Oh. It's a grind, though, eh?
You just go through the whole thing. You win your league, and then you go up against the other top dogs. It's
just everything has to go right, eh?
Just imagine another round after the Stanley Cup.
Yeah, that's a good point. So it's Kitchener, Everett. Everett was dominant in the dub. Chicoutimi from the Q, and then Kelowna is the host.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is, like, you would think Kelowna, like the host city the host team always has the advantage because they're just sitting there if they're not playing, right?
Well, like we just said, you could be sitting around for 2 months.
That's a good point, yeah.
Usually the team that hosts, though, they do a good job of picking that team where they're going to be good, right? Usually.
They stack up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, even if they don't think they can win their league championship, they know they got the Memorial Cup.
Where did Kelowna get to in the playoffs? Like,
let's look that up.
They won the first round, I know, right?
Let's look at the bracket here, my friend. So Kelowna lost in the second round to Everett.
Yeah.
So 4-1. So that's a team that knows. I wonder, and I've probably looked this up, Coop, how many host teams, have won the Memorial Cup?
Quite a few.
Yeah?
Yeah. There's I always didn't like it as a player. Like, how do they get to, you work so hard, but then I'm thinking, gosh, if we hosted, that would be great.
Yeah. And our boy Dustin Nielsen will be on the call, of course. The games kick off tomorrow at 7 o'clock. Tomorrow, only one game. It'll be Kitchener at Kelowna. And then if you want to watch Sam O'Reilly, you'll watch Kitchener. And, yeah.
Oh, jeez.
It's one game a day, so our boy Dusty will be calling that game. All the games are alongside TSN's Frank Corrado, so make sure to dip into that. We have Carolina Hurricanes hosting the Montreal Canadiens. Carolina hasn't played since May 9th. That is unbelievable. So, we'll see. Rest versus Russ. We'll ask our next guest, Adam Gold from the Adam Gold Show on 99.9 The Fan. He does a great job covering the Carolina Hurricanes. You can find his show on YouTube as well. He's all over this series. Montreal Canadiens come in riding high. They got that playoff magic. Can they push the Carolina Hurricanes, who have yet to lose a game? You look at Frederik Andersen, Joaquin, 950 save percentage. Taylor Hall leading the team. Stankoven, clutch goal scoring. Just an overall solid team. And a guy we love in Jacob Slavin. Probably the most underrated defenseman.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
Doesn't get talked about nearly enough, and he is fantastic. So that's what we're going to do next. We're going to preview Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Final here on EST Afternoons. Like always, our Afternoon in Box is presented by the River Cree Resort and Casino. Check out their Tap 25 restaurant where you can get the prime rib special for just $21.99. It's available 7 days a week from 11:30 a.m. to 11 p.m. Available for dine-in and takeout, not available on show nights. Adam Gold out of Carolina joins us next here on EST Afternoons. Joaquin Gage, it's Hernan Salas, and here's Zach Kubish with your sports update.
The 8-0 Hurricanes take on the Canadiens in Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Final. Jakub Dobiš gets a nod for Montreal. Frederik Andersen in for Carolina. Face off at 6 o'clock into the Big Apple. The Knicks and Cavaliers hit the deck for Game 2 of the East Finals. Cleveland trailing 1-0 in the best-of-7 game time at 6:30. And the Blue Jays-Yankees close out their 4-game series just after 5. Toronto can split with a win tonight. Carlos Rodon, the starter for New York. Braden Fisher countering for Toronto. 1 game live now in the majors, the Mets and Nationals runless bottom first inning, and at 4:40 it's the Braves going at it against the Marlins. From Detroit, the Lions have signed Jack Campbell to a 4-year extension, locking him up through the 2030 season. Details on his extension aren't yet fully disclosed. And after the break here on EST Afternoons, we connect with Adam Gold to talk all things Carolina Hurricanes. I'm Zachary Kubish, keeping you up to date.
Site ready, Western tough. Lamley's Workwear is calling all tradespeople, oil and gas crews, construction workers, farmers, and hard-working Canadians. Built for the job with quality craftsmanship, job site protection, and cowboy-worthy durability. Trusted brands like Airy at Work and Wrangler Rigs, designed for performance and all-day comfort on the toughest sites. No matter the season, Lamley's has the workwear you need. Shop the full range now at lamleys.com/work.
LAMMLES.
When you cater with Royal Pizza, you're getting the same great pizzas, pastas, and salads you love, just bigger and built for a crowd. Perfect for teams, offices, or parties, Royal Pizza's catering brings real value around $10 per person. Delicious, high quality, and easy. If you like their pastas, you'll love their catering pastas even more. Visit royalpizza.ca or contact your local store for exact pricing and details.
So come on home, Royal Pizza, still making it great.
Goodwill is
one shopper, finding something I never knew I needed. A jacket, a deal, one donor, letting go of something so someone else can move forward.
One program participant,
learning,
trying,
building skills,
building confidence,
building a future.
One purchase, one donation,
one job, one choice.
Goodwill is
the power of one, the power of one, the power of one, the power of one.
Goodwill Industries of Alberta. It all starts with one.
River Cree Resort and Casino and K97 proudly present Prism and Aldanova. May 29th in the venue. Tickets at rivercreeresort.com.
River Cree Resort and Casino. Excitement. Bet on it.
When you bet with Play Alberta, you give back to Alberta. That's because it's the only app in the province that puts all revenue directly back into supporting programs and services that Albertans rely on every day. So next time you place a wager on your favorite team, know that you're also making a difference across the province through Alberta's General Revenue Fund. Visit playalberta.ca/EST to learn more. That's playalberta.ca/EST. Must be 18 plus. If you gamble, use your game sense.
We're back here on EST Afternoons. Hope you're doing great as we get closer and closer to the weekend. Of course, we've got NHL action, NBA action, our racing. Montreal Grand Prix for F1 goes this weekend, Indy 500. So lots to keep you entertained here the next couple of days. Weather's getting better here in Edmonton. And we roll along waiting for the Oilers' new coach to be announced. Might be next week, might be in 2 weeks, might be in 3 weeks, Joaquin. Nobody knows. But right now, we're going to talk some Carolina Hurricanes, Montreal Canadiens. Game 1 goes tonight down in Carolina. All our guests are brought to you by Oil Country Towing, Edmonton's most trusted 24/7 roadside rescue team. Fast, safe, and reliable for over 15 years, whether it's a game day or a snowstorm. We work as hard as your favorite team to get you going. Call 780-986-6088 for all your towing needs. And with that, we bring in Adam Gold, host of the Adam Gold Show on 99.9 The Fan, to EST Afternoons. Adam, good to have you on once again. You're on with Joaquin and Hernan here. How you doing ahead of Game 1?
Man, I'm ready to go. I've been here all day. Got here probably 8:45 a.m. Eastern time. I left just to go to my car just to experience 93-degree weather in the parking lot for a minute. But I'm back inside the arena. And what do I have? A little less than 4 hours till puck drop.
What are the ice conditions? How do they keep
outside,
the ice?
They're terrible. They're awful outside. There's no way they'll be able to play. I don't think the ice here has ever been as good as it was back in 2006. But I think the ice will be fine. Look, I mean, 90-degree weather is not foreign to us here at different pockets of the season. We pretty much experienced that until mid to late October. And we can get to the 90s even in, late March, early April at times. So it's not that big a deal here.
Adam, let's get to it. I mean, we were just looking over that Carolina hasn't played in a game since May 9th. How much of how much of a concern is there with this team? Now, they're a veteran team. Rod the Bod's going to have them ready to go. But is there a little bit of concern of a little bit of rust with this team going into this game?
I think if you see any of that, it'd be in the first couple of shifts. I don't have any concerns over that. I wouldn't put Carolina into the precision category among other teams. Certainly not like a Montreal, but I'm not really concerned about it. I think Carolina plays with a lot of energy. I think they'll have a ton of it. I'm not worried about it one bit. I don't think it'll be the reason why Carolina isn't successful in this series. It actually might be the reason why they are successful in this, or a reason. None of this will be the reason for anything. And I've really pushed back on the rust debate simply because I think it would be disrespectful to boil it down to that for either team. Like, what if Carolina wins game one but loses the series?
Yeah.
How do we process that? Because it's possible. And I honestly, I think Montreal is really good. They can win this series if they play their game. Carolina is obviously really good. I just can't wait for it to start. I think I've got the rust. I haven't done this. I haven't done pre and post in almost 2 weeks. I don't even know what the sponsors are anymore.
Adam, is it important that the Carolina Hurricanes win game one just to quiet the old narrative that they can't win a game in the conference final?
If they want that narrative to stop, yes. But I'm here to tell you that they don't really care about that narrative. If Carolina loses game one, they come back and win game two. Heck, they could lose games 1 and 2. Has there been a better road team? Obviously, in these playoffs, they haven't lost a game. They're undefeated on the road. But Carolina's actually been a very good road team in the playoffs throughout. So, first to 4, I don't think it matters how it happens. It's important if they want the outside noise to stop, but I don't think the outside noise ever gets into the locker room anyway. I think this team is too smart. They've been here and done that. So we'll see what happens, but I don't think it matters to them.
Adam Gold, host on the Adam Gold Show on 99.9. The Fan joining us here from Carolina. What did you say the weather was? 93?
93 outside right now. It's quite, but it's like 40 degrees in here. So I enjoyed it when I stepped outside for a sec.
A player we know well here, drafted by the Edmonton Oilers, spent some time here. It's been a long time since he's been here. Taylor Hall leading Carolina Hurricanes in playoff scoring. A guy that's, in these last couple of years, Adam, he's been kind of on that third, sometimes on the fourth line, but he's really found the role here with the Carolina Hurricanes. I saw an interview he did with Luke Gastick on Sportsnet talking about, it's just nice to know to have his role there with Carolina. He loves the group around him, the veteran leadership and all that. And he's a vet himself, but what has he meant to this team, Taylor Hall, especially here in this run they're on?
I mean, we could talk about Taylor Hall for a long time, man. I joked with Eric Tulsky, the general manager, that he was smarter than everybody because it wasn't the Mikko Rantanen trade. It was actually acquiring Mikko Rantanen so Chicago would throw in Taylor Hall because they were using the Blackhawks to launder the Rantanen contract so they could get him. Now, Taylor Hall, first of all, he started this season on the fourth line.
Yeah.
This was not the intent. And he played most of last season on a fourth line when he came to Carolina. So everything that has happened here is somewhat serendipitous. But Hall's always had the ability, even in his later years, to, give you a couple of weeks playing at a top 6 role. But something happened this year. A, he's healthy. And B, I do think that Stankoven and Blake, Logan Stankoven and Jackson Blake, 2 22, 23-year-olds who are going to be part of this Hurricanes core for a long time. I think they have rubbed off on each other. And I think there's an argument to be made that Hall has made those two guys much better. But I also think there's an argument to be made that those two young guys have made Hall better.
Yeah.
And right now, I mean, Taylor Hall he's one of Carolina's best players. It's not just a veteran. He looks like he's 10 years younger than he is. He's in great shape. He's playing with an edge. I love everything about Taylor Hall's game. I don't know that he's played better. I'm not sure he played better than this when he was with the Devils, when he won the Hart Trophy. He has been that good in all areas. So, I mean, look, these are the things you need to go on long playoff runs. Players like this who elevate their game and elevate others.
Yeah.
That's what Hall has done.
There's another player that's done quite well, and that's Freddie Andersen. I mean, if you're looking at MVPs, I think you give the edge to Taylor Hall, but Freddie Andersen has to be pretty close to it too, doesn't he?
Oh, man. I'm glad we've got, hopefully 8 more games to win before we get into Conn Smythe conversations. Anderson does not look like the same goaltender to me that had an .871 save percentage in 30-some-odd regular season starts. This has been amazing to watch, but at the same time, I'm not that surprised that Anderson has played well. Now, .950 is goofy. And by the way, .950 comes with a fair amount of good fortune.
Yeah.
There have been some posts. There's been some great saves and some missed opportunities as well. Carolina helps their goaltenders out a lot. But to be perfectly, Anderson has well outperformed what anybody thought or expected of him. So he doesn't have to be .950. To me, .950 is the difference between the Hurricanes winning the first 2 series in 5 and winning them in 4-game sweeps. Or maybe one of those series goes 6. Maybe the Ottawa series goes 6 if Anderson doesn't play the way he played. But, yeah, he's been amazing. And he doesn't have to be, a .950 guy for Carolina to win this series. He can't be the .870 guy, which he was in one of the games against Montreal this year. But he just has to be good. If he's good, I like Carolina's chances. And if he's not good, then Brandon Bussey will play. And Brandon had a great year in his first year in the NHL.
Adam, this Montreal team, they're young, they're exciting. They got that kind of playoff magic rolling in. They just keep finding ways to win. Is there, when you look at this matchup, is there one area of the game they can expose on the Canes, do you think?
Look, I don't think we learned anything from the 3 regular season games. I really don't. No. But I will take this away. When Carolina did mismanage the puck in the 3 games against the Canadiens, it looked like Suzuki, Caulfield, Slavkovsky were always on the ice. So I think Montreal is the best counter-punching team in the league. They don't need the puck to beat you. If you create opportunities for them, if you give them chances, they will bury you. So that to me is the fear. You don't want to be you don't want to be shorthanded against this group. Those guys are on the ice. Lane Hudson might be the most immune to Carolina's forecheck defenseman in the league. I don't think there's a better, honestly, and I say this knowing that Quinn Hughes, Cale Makar, and others are in the NHL. I don't know that there is a better player to handle Carolina's forecheck than Lane Hudson. With that said, he ain't going to play 60 minutes tonight. Mm-hmm. So I don't think. More power to him if he does. Or if we play 60 minutes, I hope we ain't playing 5 periods or 5 overtimes because we've almost done that here. But, I think Montreal's got a high level of skill that I think they might have if you were looking at just absolute pure, hockey skill, they might have the most skilled top 5 in the entire sport.
I'm trying to think. I used to hang around Cary, North Carolina, and there was a restaurant there. They had the best hush puppies. I was trying to find it earlier. Does it ring a bell with you at all?
Yeah. I was not expecting that. No joke. There are great restaurants. You were lost in if you were looking in Cary. On the low, if you're outsiders coming to Raleigh, you know where I think the best hush puppies are?
Yeah.
Cookout. It's a fast food joint.
Really?
Just hush puppies, and they have the best milkshakes in Raleigh. So that's all you need. Get the hush puppies. I think the barbecue is actually very good, but the hush puppies and the cookout shakes are amazing. That was out of.
You're talking to a former Raleigh Ice Cap way back when. So that's
awesome.
I lived in Cary, and there was this place. I had to go get the hush puppies there, but I did hit some barbecue on the side of the road a couple times for sure.
Did you play with Jimmy Powers?
No. Dan Weeb was the coach at that point. With I'd have to look at a roster, but I stopped some pucks down in Raleigh for a little bit.
All right. Old school, hanging out in Cary.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Adam, when it's all said and done here, are we going to see Carolina head to the Stanley Cup Finals?
I mean, if they play their game, if Freddie Andersen plays well, if they get good enough goaltending, I don't think they need great goaltending. I think they need good. Then I think yes. If they spend too much time in the penalty box, then maybe no. Montreal is more than capable of winning this series. And everybody knows it. The Hurricanes know it. Not worried about the rest. I think the rest actually would probably benefits Carolina if there's any impact at all. And it's not that it benefits them versus Montreal. It just, they're healthy. It's the healthiest Carolina has ever been at this stage of the playoffs. Last year, they were missing Sean Walker and Jalen Chatfield, and those two guys have been awesome through 8 games. Granted, 4 of those came against Philly, which was, I don't think very good. Ottawa, I thought was much better than Philadelphia, but Carolina swept those 2 series. So they're healthy. I think if Carolina plays, they need Aho, Svechnikov, and Jarvis to be better offensively. They were great defensively in the first 2 series, but they need them to be better offensively. And if they are, and they get decent enough goaltending, I think Carolina's going to the Stanley Cup Finals. I think we're going to be here a while. I don't think we're going to have 4 and out. I do think we're talking about the second week of this event. I think my pick is that it ends in Montreal in Game 6, but that's how the other Hurricanes Canadiens series have ended in 02 and 06, but that's just history. None of that matters. But I think Carolina will win the series, but it's going to be great. I love it.
And Adam, what's the vibe there in Carolina? I mean, there's tons of sports there. We understand maybe hockey's not at the top, but what's the vibe like for this Canes team?
I want people to understand there are Hurricanes flags everywhere, the tailgate culture here. They treat the Hurricanes like their favorite college team.
Nice.
And this is a college sports town. There's no doubt the Hurricanes are a big deal here. And you can feel it around the community. It's a uniting force. This is still an NC State building, not a Carolina building, not a UNC building, but it is awesome. I cannot wait for this to start. And if it all goes well, then we'll have 4 more weeks of this, and it will set the town on its ear.
And well-deserved, because the Carolina Hurricanes are an excellent team. They're fun to watch. And Adam, enjoy it, man. It's going to be great. We were lucky the last few years to go to share the runs of the Edmonton Oilers. It's going to be wild. And enjoy Montreal if you're going as well, right?
Not going to Montreal, but it's all right. I've got personal restrictions, but wherever the next round is, yes.
Perfect. Adam, thank you for taking some time. Enjoy Game 1.
Thank you. Take care, guys.
All right, Adam Gold, host of the Adam Gold Show on 99.9. The Fan does a great job. You can find this show on YouTube as well. Does a great job covering the Carolina Hurricanes. Hush puppies, eh?
Yeah, we used to go. It was called 42nd Street Oyster Bar.
Oh,
I believe. But have you ever had a hush puppy?
No, I'm just looking them up.
Oh man, They are so
small, savory, deep fried round ball made from cornmeal based batter.
Yeah, they just come to your table like they're just like you go to sit down and the hush puppies would come out.
It's like when they bring you bread.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
do you dip them?
No. You don't do anything to those things.
You know what?
You shotgun those.
You know what I remember? We had a Edmonton Elk on. I think Javon Leake, because he's from North Carolina.
Yeah.
And I think you asked him about it.
Did I ask him about it?
Yeah. That's why I was like, I've heard hush puppies before.
Yeah, no, hush puppies are. You saw his.
Yeah, he was like, whoa.
What a. No, it's they look like tater tots.
Yeah.
But man, are they just divine. North Carolina and Raleigh, there's some great restaurants. You'd like it too.
Yeah.
That Southern food with like biscuits and that white gravy.
I've had Southern food here, but like I know it's probably 10 times better if you actually go.
Like I lived in what was Cary. It was outside of Raleigh. So you'd drive into Raleigh and there'd be little shacks. And I think that's what he's talking about. There was one little like barbecue. Like barbecue is different than grilling. Like what we do on it's grilling.
It's
right?
grilling, yeah.
What they do is barbecue, but you would stop on the side of the road and grab ribs and stuff. It was like you can't believe how good they are.
And 93 Fahrenheit is 33.
Perfect. No wonder there's no snow outside.
Oh.
And it's that humid though. It's really humid there.
I need to go to Carolina, man. Have some hush puppies. Watch some Canes games.
Go to UNC.
UNC.
Chapel Hill.
Hey, I'm just looking at their decor. Slavin, Chatfield, Miller, Walker, Gostisbehere, Nikishin. That's a solid six.
Big, strong, mobile. Move the puck quick.
Unreal, man. Unreal. Nikolai Eller's on their third line, man.
Yeah.
I really like that team. I think Montreal's going to push him, though.
Hey, it's the underlining the old offer sheet stuff too, right?
Kotkaniemi? Is he even playing?
No,
yeah.
Kotkaniemi is in the watching. He's eating hush puppies up in the press box.
He's enjoying plus 33 weather with some hush puppies. All right, on the other side of the break, we're going to get to the screw. Let's do it. Part of we're going 3 for 3 this week. That's what we're shooting for in this day and all that fun stuff. Portions of this hour brought to you by the Canadian Brew House. Make your afternoon better at the CBH. Happy hour runs Monday to Saturday, 2 to 6 p.m. with deals starting at just $3.99. See you at the Canadian Brew House. Screw, let's do it. Coming up next.
From Carolina, the Hurricanes and Canadiens face off Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Final. Jakub Dobeš gets a nod for Montreal. Frederik Andersen on the other side for the Canes face off at 6 o'clock. In the Big Apple, the Knicks and Cavaliers hit the deck for Game 2 of the East Finals. Cleveland down 1-0 in the series. Game time at 6:30, and a trio of games dot the WNBA agenda. It's a Tempo and Lynx scrapping at 6. And from Detroit, the Lions, they've signed Jack Campbell to a 4-year extension, locking him up through the 2030 season. Details on the extension aren't fully disclosed. Meanwhile, the Blue Jays Yankees close out a 4-gamer just after 5. Toronto looking to split the series with a win tonight. Carlos Rodon, the starter for New York. Braden Fisher for Toronto. And right now in the majors, top of the third, a runless game between the Mets and Nationals. Later on, 4:40, it's the Braves taking on the Marlins. This sports update is brought to you by Windsor Plywood Leduc, locally owned and operated since 1993. They're more than just plywood. They offer everything from doors and flooring to decking, fencing, and custom millwork. Windsor Plywood Leduc, they're the experts you need to know. The Screw It, Let's Do It parlay up next here on EST Afternoons. I'm Zachary Kubish, keeping you up to date.
Firehouse Subs. Our subs are freshly toasted, stacked high, and crafted to satisfy. Each sub is piled high with premium meats, melty cheese, and toasted to perfection. Firehouse Subs brings bold flavor to every bite, all served on a freshly toasted roll. But we're not just feeding Edmonton, we're fueling it. Dig into the brisket hat trick, piled with slow-smoked brisket and melty cheese. Or go to the Firehouse Subs fan favorite, the Hook and Ladder. Made to order with smoked turkey, honey ham, and Monterey Jack cheese on a perfectly toasted roll. With 15 Firehouse Sub locations across Edmonton and the greater area, it's easy to grab a hot and hearty sub close to home. Firehouse Subs. Hot, hearty, made to satisfy.
When gambling, set a budget before you play. Stay informed and visit GameSenseAB.ca to learn how. Remember, if you gamble, use your game sense.
Hey sports fans, I'm Alistair Johnston with Canada Soccer. The biggest sporting event in the world is coming to Canada this summer, and we hope that you're just as excited as we are. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and I can't wait to share it with the whole country.
Sentinel Storage, official storage partner of Canada Soccer.
It's the weekend, the sun is out, and everyone, yes, even the kids, are bored. Bring them to the Canadian Brewhouse. Our patios have games to keep the whole family going, rooftop views, real turf to run around on, and misters for when the summer gets serious. Oh, and we've still got the game on, always, all day, all weekend, all summer. The Canadian Brewhouse, Canada's best patios.
You've heard the name, but what does it mean? For over 66 years, William Huff Advertising has supplied signage from screen printing to digital to LED with design, production, and install in-house. It's a one-stop shop for all your signage needs. Edmonton owned and operated, William Huff has been trusted by the biggest companies and teams in the City of Champions and many others across the country to do the job. If you're looking for a way to get the word out about your company or event, they are the answer. Go to www.williamhuff.com. Their results speak for themselves.
Manu Chow bringing you back to the final segment here on EST Afternoons. Zach Kubish, Joaquin, Gage, Hernan, Salas. Play Alberta presents Inside the Numbers. When you bet with Play Alberta, you give back to Alberta. That's because it's the only app in the province that puts all revenue directly back into supporting programs and services that Albertans rely on every day. So the next time you place a wager on your favorite team, know that you're also making a difference across the province through Alberta's General Revenue Fund. Visit playalberta.ca/EST to learn more and yo game plans. All right, fellas, let's get to it.
Let's do it, no delay. Let's take a risk today. No sense being safe. We need a huge payday.
It's a sad day when we can't even get 50 thumbs, Joaquin.
Not even 50.
No.
Wow.
It's terrible.
It is a nice day out.
People are not tuning in, eh? That's okay.
Is that how much we have? How many do we have? We got
47, I think.
Wow.
Terrible.
How many people are watching?
Tell us how you really feel, Nasty.
Jeez.
Yeah, 48 likes, 154 current viewers.
Okay, let's just go in there and hit just to 80.
Just
if
80.
you see 80, you don't have to do it anymore.
Just do it.
Do it. Do it. And we're so close to 15K subscribers. Right, Coop?
Yeah, if you say so, yeah.
So I'm looking at the sheet where I put all our picks, and I put green if we hit, like if you hit, and then red if we don't, like certain, like on all three of us. It's all green right now.
Yeah.
It's all green. Let's keep it going. Who wants to start us off?
Who doesn't love the green, hey?
The green, baby.
The money.
Money. Do you guys mind if I start?
Please.
Okay, I'm going with this player because he's playing with Nikolai Ehlers. And I love this player. He plays a lot. He's an important guy. Plays on the PK, second unit power play. He's going to be out there defending leads. He's going to be out there on a regular shift. And I like his other winger, Mark.
Who are you, Coop?
Sorry. Yeah, why am I breaking this down so much? I'm going to take a Jordan Staal point tonight.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm also going with a point on the Hurricanes as well. 6 of 8 total playoff games in this postseason. He's went with a point or scored at least a point. The last time he skated May 9th. 2 goals, 1 assist in Game 4 against the Flyers with the winner there as well. It's minus 125 for a Jackson Blake point. So I'm going with that. over 0.5 points for Jackson Blake. He has 4 multi-point games in the playoffs so far, 4 goals, 7 assists, 11 points in 8 games played. Second in points on the Hurricanes behind Taylor Hall, who has 12. Second in goals behind Stankoven, who holds the team lead this postseason with 7.
Should I, just a question, should I change it? Because we have 2 Carolina Hurricanes.
That's okay. It's all good, man.
Right? Might
all
be
good,
tougher to hit with 2 Hurricanes.
What would make it easier?
Just I'll go somewhere else.
What?
Just
confident
stick
in
with your
pick
guns,
every
man.
time.
I am confident.
No, you're not. You're asking to switch.
Because he picked the same team, though. That's why.
So other people influence your picks?
Kind of, yeah.
I just pick whatever,
Well,
man.
screw it. I'm going to go Hurricanes money line. How you like that?
There we go.
Suck
Yeah.
on that.
All right.
Yeah. Bunch of jerks.
Bunch of jerk
Where'd
faces.
that go, huh?
So Blake point, Stahl point, Canes money line.
Yeah.
I don't know why that lands us because I can't really put it together on. Because I don't think the same game parlay you can have 2 guys with points in the same game. Is that right, Coop?
I don't have it up here, but that
Who
is
did you have? You
Jordan
have
Stahl.
Where is he?
probably a little bit down there. I mean, it's minus 125 for Jackson Blake point. On the money line for the Hurricanes, it's minus 192. So, I mean, the number's not going to be overly huge. We're not.
Yeah, but Jordan Stahl, I think, was plus 125. So, yeah, it's not going to
even
be.
in here.
For a point?
Yeah. Oh, hold on.
Under player markets.
Oh, there he is. Okay. And then money line.
He's under there for sure. Same game parlay, though. Yeah, you can't craft it out.
Can't do it.
We have that power.
Can't do it, bro.
Yeah, it's plus 158 for the Stahl point.
Yeah. Minus 125 for Blake and minus 192 for Hurricanes. So
It'll be all right.
It'll be all right.
That'll be a decent parlay.
Who's riding?
I'm running.
We'll
Rode
send
yesterday.
it.
It was a nice little. Paid for my coffee today.
Oh, just your coffee. Eh?
Well, yeah.
Right.
Put $2 on it.
I'm going to send this to Maddie right away before I forget.
That's a good idea.
Maddie should just be listening and do it.
Well,
right? What's he doing?
Well, Maddie's on the summer hours right now.
Yeah, he was packing up early.
He's out of here.
What's he do?
I have no idea, man. Well, outside of run EST with the other guys.
What does he do?
Yeah, the guys in Kelowna.
That's what I said. My conspiracy theory is Dusty shut down 1260 because he didn't like the hours.
Yeah.
And now he's just gallivanting around the world.
Now he can do whatever he
Yeah,
wants.
he goes on boys' trips, little solo missions to Kelowna, get his surfboat on.
Yeah.
Then he just goes and watches CFL every weekend.
You might be onto something. Oh, man. Yeah,
I love it.
Dusty's gone for a while. Hey, but we get JMO.
That's right.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Good old Humison. Humison. What else do I have to do? Oh, yeah. Today's National Strawberries and Cream Day, Joaquin.
You know what sporting event that's famous at?
No. I don't.
Does anyone? In the Nancy chat?
In Raleigh. Somewhere. No.
Some famous sporting event. It's coming up. It's very
Wimbledon.
close. There we go.
Really?
Strawberries and
really?
cream. Yeah.
Serious?
That's the deluxe dish at Wimbledon.
Really? I
Yes.
didn't know that. You learn something new every day.
I wonder how the menu is at like these high-end events. You look at the Masters, right?
Well, I think the
guess-
Masters is pretty straight. It's just hot dogs, isn't it?
Some glizzies. Some
I guess, do they
boilies.
do anything crazy like...
Didn't I do this?
Yeah, you
I
did the
did
best
this.
foods.
Best foods at
Yeah.
ballparks or
Yeah,
whatever,
you did.
right?
I don't think
Some of them
strawberries
are
and cream
interesting.
made it, though.
Well, I wasn't doing Wimbledon.
Oh, you're doing ballpark. Yeah, yeah.
Ballparks.
It's National Wait Staff Day, so be nice to your people that wait on your table.
Did you hear
Tip.
the joke?
Yeah.
Reed Wilkins show
I was
yesterday?
commenting on your staff's weight.
What was it?
Well, one of Jay's daughters came in right toward the end of the show and said, you know, they're called waiters, but if you're the one sitting there for the food, aren't you the one really waiting?
Are we the waiters?
You guys are the waiters.
That's a good
They're
point.
the servers.
Yeah.
True.
National Memo Day. Send a memo.
I didn't get the memo on that.
I never get the memo. On this day in 1983, the number one song on the Billboard charts was "Let's Dance." Take off your. I don't even know if it goes that way.
Just put on your red shoes and dance.
Put on your red shoes and dance.
David Bowie. Were you a David Bowie person?
No.
No, me neither.
No.
I thought it was weird.
On this day in 1984, this was the number one hit on the Billboard chart. And I swear by the moon and the stars in the sky.
We get it.
Who sings that?
All for One. I'll be there. I'll be there. You'll like this, Joaquin. On this day in 1980, The Empire Strikes Back was released in theaters.
Really? Wow.
Is that the best Star Wars movie ever?
Turn of the Jedi.
Actually, I'm going to save this for the summer. We're going to rank Star Wars.
Please.
Okay, sure.
Even the
because yesterday you said it was
spin-offs?
better than the first one.
Oh, my son, we wanted to watch Mall. There's a new
series?
Yeah, on Disney Plus. It's a animated one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
with
they have
Darth
too
Maul.
many now, though.
No, they're good, though. Dusty watches.
Even Ahsoka, Tano? Like all those... Yeah, they have the Obi-Wan. They probably have, half a
The
dozen
Bad
shows
Batch.
now?
Yeah, there's so many.
The Rebels?
In this order, 1989, 1990, Miami Vice and Bob Newhart, the Newharts, final episode aired on TV, Joaquin.
Miami Vice was good.
My dad was a big Newhart guy.
There was a show on after Miami Vice. What was it called? Shoot.
Dallas?
No. It was another it was a cop drama. It was so good. It had that Roy Orbison song to begin with it. As I walk along, I wonder what went wrong.
That's a good song. You know what we got to do, though, boys? We got to get out before Reed Wilkins smacks us.
No, he can try.
Coming up, Reed Wilkins, Jay Milne, Reed Wilkins Show. They'll have Jerry Mottage on and Guy Flaming on the show. You're not going to want to miss it. Don't go anywhere. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. We're back tomorrow to close it out. Zach to the future as well. And we'll see where we go guest-wise. For Coop, Joaquin, I'm Hernan saying, Lords the Dance. Chowders.